Okay, so buckle up, because this one's messy as hell, and honestly, I've been holding this in for years. When did the black sheep of the family finally snap? For me, it was a perfect storm of betrayal, abuse, and finally, just owning my own damn life on my terms. A little backstory first. I'm the youngest of four, the problem child from the start. My oldest brother was the golden boy, smart, charismatic, rarely got in trouble. Then there's my sister, the queen of manipulation and drama, playing victim while stabbing everyone in the back. My other brother's a straight-up burnout with a heroin habit, but surprise, surprise, he got all the family sympathy. And me? I was the freak, quiet, artistic, didn't fit their mold, and they made it clear I didn't deserve their time or trust. Growing up, my parents were the textbook definition of neglect with a side of emotional abuse. My dad was an alcoholic who'd disappear for days, coming home smelling like whiskey and cheap hookers, getting violent for no reason. My mom was a classic narcissist, everything was about her, and if I ever dared cry or complain. My siblings? They learned early to use that. Cut to my early 20s. By then, I'd escaped to a crappy apartment, working a dead-end job and trying to make some money from my art. My sister was deep in manipulative control mode, still playing victim to everyone in the family, especially when my brother with the heroin habit got arrested for stealing from their own mother's savings. She blamed everyone but him, naturally. One night, after a shitty shift, I get a frantic call from my mom, voice cracking. Turns out my burnout brother Odd, but survived, and then went missing because my parents didn't want the cops involved, shame and all. They asked me to come get him, feed him, basically, baby him. Why me? Because I'm the only person who wouldn't judge or add to the chaos. And honestly, I was the only sober one in the whole damn family at that point. So I pick him up from some seedy motel, and what happens next is the last straw. This dude, broken as hell but still a parasite, immediately starts blaming me for ratting him out to cops, which I hadn't. He gets belligerent, and my sister calls me hysterical, borderline insane, yelling at me to handle her brother like a man. My mom and dad? Nowhere to be found emotionally. They left me alone with this ticking time bomb of a brother who'd been trying to stab me from the day he could hold a knife. Fast forward 2 weeks of me trying to pull this family mess together while everyone else dodged responsibility. I'm sleep-deprived, beaten down, and the emotional weight feels like it's crushing my chest. Then my parents show up to thank me, but turn it into a passive-aggressive interrogation about why I'm still single, still not making 6 figures, still not contributing like I should. All the pent-up rage, the years of being treated like dirt, exploded. I snapped. Here's where the revenge